Okay. You dream of floating, of stars, a blue orb wreathed in a shimmering veil. But there is more, a rift. Something seeps through, like venom entering a wound, coiling, roiling, primordial. Suddenly a scream of pain and terror cuts into your mind like an acid knife. Shocked awake, the scream echoes in your mind. Was it real or part of the dream? Stirring slowly, you find you're lying on some kind of table. You're naked and cold, and as far as you can tell, all alone. You stand up to find your head spinning. Even in the faint light, the vague outlines hint of proportions and dimensions not meant for men. What immortal hand could have framed such things? Perhaps the concealing darkness is a blessing to your racked senses.
Oh.
Yeah, we ain't got shit.
Nope, everything's gone. Abducted by aliens.
Abducted by aliens. Nope. Going through the door first. The strange membranous substance blocks the road ahead. You suspect this may be some kind of door, though there is no opening mechanism nearby.
Does not open from this side.
The scene before you is one of utter horror frozen in time. The form of a man utterly unmade with a master surgeon's precision. And for what purpose? Cruelty, perhaps?
It is aliens.
No. This body was taken apart by curious hands. Like a child would pick apart some clever clockwork toy to get at the secrets within. Murder to dissect.
Examine the body more closely.
Reluctantly, you approach the mangled face of the corpse. Disassembled into its anatomical component pieces, it's nonetheless familiar to you. This is the corpse of Ivan, the man who fought so valiantly at your side through horrors untold. There was no warrior's death for him, just pain and terror.
Goodbye, old friend?
The corpse's eyes open wide. Impossibly, Ivan is still alive. The Churgeon has taken great care to maintain the integrity of the circulatory system, and for the first time you notice that the splayed body parts are still connected by pulsating blood vessels. Eyes stare at you in wordless terror, and no doubt pain beyond measure.
Do we have healing?
Maybe. I mean, we can roll a d12. Or 2d6.
Yeah.
Plus 4, we gotta roll 8 or above.
What happens if we fail?
Probably we don't help him very much.
Oh, God.
Alright, let's find out.
Let's try.
Nope.
No.
Your hands shake as you contemplate what you must do. To release him, you must no doubt inflict more pain into his tortured form. Fumbling, you reach into the open chest cavity, searching for his heart. You find it, but the feeling of it beating your hands is enough to make you vomit. You try again, tears streaming down your face, and with much effort, you eventually manage to end his torment.
Oh, so we did it horribly. Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of doing it nicely.
Maybe let's try that again and not fuck up. Nope.
When's the last time you actually saved, Dave?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. No, there was this one. It's not the same one, though. Okay, we'll be right back.
That was before the fight!
Yeah. I didn't push the button.
We have to go see all the corpses of our friends disassembled.
Yay! Can I not?
Wait. Why can't you do it this time?
I don't know. All of that and I can't fucking do it? I actually saved this time, it's fine.
This is the nexus of time. You can't get around the,
Well, that's
You can't get around what you've done.
You know what? At least he's dead.
Yeah.
The simulacra of a human form stands before you. Is this a machine imitating life, or some living thing imitating a machine? Strange viscous fluid fills its cupped hands as if it's offering it to you. Yeah, nope. Not that thirsty. No opening mechanism. Oh. Movement catches your eyes ahead, something small and pale, crouched like a frightened animal. Your heart sinks as you see who it is. Cat. She throws herself at you and clings to you like a shivering child. They took him. They made him.
Who are they? What's happening here?
The little men. They live in the walls. I saw them take us, stripped us down like beasts going to the butcher's cleaver. They don't sleep like he does. They stay awake so he can sleep.
Who do you mean?
The king, the navigator. He slept for so long, but they say it's time for him to wake up now. They say they're glad we came here. We did good, but I don't believe them. We should never have come. Gods walk these walls.
We need to get out of here.
Kat's expression vacillates between a smile and sheer terror. The little men say we can't leave. The king must awaken before the crawling doom finds its way inside. She tilts her head slightly to one side as if hearing something. And they say it's time for me to go now. I'm next. She takes a step backwards.
Kat?
She holds your gaze, her smile almost apologetic as she backs up against the wall. The strange biomechanical material convulses and a fissure opens up. Half a dozen grotesque small hands reach out and wrap around Kat. Before you have time to react, she is pulled in and the fissure seals shut with a disgusting smack. You are left dumbfounded and alone. Alright.
The fuck, game?
Cool. Oh, look, pots. Cool, I got some vessel.
We can use it to take the blue liquid?
You take it back. Perhaps this can be of some use. Alright, I find myself naked and alone in the darkness. I can only surmise that I am inside the strange structure we found underneath the Black Priory. Truly, this is a place where no mortal foot was ever meant to tread. I am undone, dust in the endless void. This will be my final entry. So, yeah, thanks, aliens, for fucking up our world, you fucking assholes. Bunch of dicks. Yeah. Okay. Smooth, empty basins line the console. Narrow grooves seem to connect them, and you get a feeling they're part of some kind of machine. Whatever this is, it appears dormant at the moment and has likely been so for a long time.
Fill the basins?
Carefully, you empty the fluid from the vessels into the basins. Seeming to move of its own volition, the fluid spreads from basin to basin through the inset grooves, and slowly the entire room hums to life. It appears you've conjured something back into life. The interior of the aperture appears like a churning vortex of some black, oily substance. Within it, motes of light appear, looking almost like miniature stars that are born and die within the span of moments. Images form, strange geometric shapes that combine and recombine in strange infinite fractals. Looking around for a way to operate the strange machine, your hand passes over the liquid-filled basins. A strangely musical note can be heard. Soft at first, then much stronger as your fingers lightly graze the surface of the liquid. Dipping your fingers into the liquid at different points produces unique notes, almost like playing an instrument, and as you do so, the images on the aperture shift. You find yourself mesmerized. The auditory and visual patterns seem utterly incomprehensible, and yet, there is something there. Something stirring in the back of your mind.
Is the main character the navigator?
Wouldn't that be funny? The longer you play with it, the more the strange sounds and images resonate with you. You begin seeing them for what they are. Terms in some great cosmic equation, a language of pure logic. No longer are the notes mere sounds, with each note a number resonates. As if sensing your dawning understanding, the great machine offers you a prompt. 01123. How do you respond?
5.
Machine prompts you to enter the next number.
3 and 5 is 8.
Final number.
8 and 5 is 13.
A sonorous, polyphonic wave of equations issues forth from the aperture. Like a veil being lifted, you find that you now understand the machine's language on an instinctual level.
Okay, if anybody watching did not understand what just happened,
it's basic
go
math.
Google the Fibonacci sequence.
It's super easy. It's also one of those things that allows you to express intelligence.
Yep. It's considered like I'm pretty sure we broadcast it as part of the
SETI thing.
Yeah, the SETI thing. Like if something can identify the Fibonacci sequence, we understand that it has intelligence, basically.
The other one that I've heard, and I don't know if this is true, is Pythagorean theorem. You draw a right angle triangle, and you do
Yep.
2, 3, 5
Yep.
over the long one, and that also indicates that you have intelligence. But
Right.
the machine serves at your command.
Unlock the doors?
Machine abides. The inner doors have been
another
unlocked.
query. What is going on here?
The image is one of deep, timeless sleep. Millennia is passing in silence. Then a sound, something banging on the outer skin. Children. They have descended from the trees and multiplied. In their greed for knowledge and power, they now come to disturb us. But something else has crept in. They have torn the veil. It is here now. It claws at our skin. We are holding for now, but we grow weak. The navigator must awaken.
Issue another query. Okay.
Right.
Well, the doors are open now. There was a door to the left.
Yeah, that just goes back to where we started, though.
Okay.
Right? And then there was this
I don't
door.
know. Right.
Oh, there was 2 doors. I think you're right. Yeah, this goes back... I don't like that sound. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's where we... Okay, so it opens to that central chamber, so we need the one in the north, then. Sorry,
Ivan. I tried. Maybe. I tried twice. Drina.
Yep.
Drina's whispered prayers echo softly.
Drina?
Yeah. Echo softly through the strange hallway. Over and over she recites the same lines as she rocks gently back and forth.
Drina!
I tried to talk to her to make her see, but it's too late. I couldn't stop her.
Who? Embla?
She's so close now. He calls to her. I really did try to stop her.
Drina?
Oh, but I see now. We have always come here, and we always will. Go. She will need your help before the end. She lapses back into reciting her prayer. There's nothing more to be done for her.
We're doing, we're doing Event Horizon. Got it.
Cool. Fuck this shit.
Yeah. Remember what I said about time loops?
You stand in the halls of Titans. No man was ever meant to see this. Why did you come here? It was her, wasn't it? Or was it? Did you ever really have a choice? Was there some unseen hand driving you towards this doom? Breathing fast and head reeling, your eyes fix on something utterly out of place in its mundanity. A discarded shoe. Embla.
Behind you.
You sense her before you see her, a luminous phantom in the darkness. Naked and emaciated, there is nonetheless something in her bearing. Acceptance? An aura of maternal comfort? She strokes her cheek. Don't be afraid, daydreamer. We're with him now.
What is happening?
Come, look upon him. She takes you by the hand and leads you to the base of the massive throne. Stars flash before your eyes as you force yourself to look at the statue seated on it. Or is it something more? A sleeping king? A god? Your heart begins racing. You cannot bear standing in its presence. Embla begins laughing as tears stream down her face. A tremor violently shakes the structure, and you feel, more than hear, an otherworldly screech coming from somewhere outside. Embla's eyes are wide. Time is running out. I must do what I was summoned here for, and you must help me.
Help you do what?
The king must awaken before the dragon reaches him. He slept for so long, and there is so little of his essence left. He needs fresh life. The glass sarcophagus opens as Embla approaches. To your amazement, you see that the inside is molded to perfectly fit a human form. The dire implications of the device are unmistakable.
No, it can't end like this. I'm supposed to take you to your father.
Don't you understand? She smiles sadly. I'm already with my father. She softly strokes her cheek. I've always come here, and you've always brought me. Time and time again we've stood here in this place. And every time you do the right thing. That is the entirety of my universe now. Him in front, you behind.
But you'll die.
All things die, but I'll be with him. Wonder if I will look out from behind his eyes. Slowly and painfully, Embla hoists herself onto the rim of the sarcophagus. With much effort, she swings her legs up and lies down on the device. Her body seems to have aged years just since you entered the chamber, but now a look of utter relief washes over her face. The machine emits an oddly beautiful note. A ritual has begun, and it's time for you to take your part.
Interact with the machine.
A torrent of resonant waveform logic floods into you, and the machine now awaits your command.
Commence the ritual?
A huge tremor once again shakes the craft. The howl that sounds this time is much more forceful. Something is about to breach the craft's outer hull. Embla's half-open eyes remain fixed on you as you feed the machine the harmony that sets the ritual in motion. The faintest trace of a smile plays across her lips. Snaking tendrils emerge from holes in the machine, seeking out the body encased within. She jolts as they plunge into her flesh. For a moment she is quiet, and then she breaks out into violent spasms. The machine begins to whir, and the tendril plugs pulsate obscenely with peristaltic motion. It has begun.
Let the ritual proceed.
The room shakes violently, light streaming from the ante-womb into the sleeping king, as Embla is utterly unmade. He who sat undying for eons stirs. He rises. You are but an insect at the feet of gods.
All is darkness.
2997 was a year of little note for the Empire. Peace and stability reigned. With one exception. The Outer Isles were lost. The event is extensively documented. The catastrophe was wholly natural, albeit tragic. The volcano Kataban awoke after millennia of dormancy. It is written that the plume of smoke could be seen from the mainland. But there were other rumors as well. Sailors claim they saw a new star in the sky the night of Karaban's eruption. Such rumors are naught but lies. Let it be known that after much toil and hardship, Selwyn joins the illustrious ranks of the most holy order of the Preserving Blade. To be one of us is to... Persevering Blade. To be one of us is to have spat in the face of death and despair. It is to be one who forges ahead, where lesser souls stand trembling. Now onward to glory. And that's it. In 50 days. What did you think? I mean...
On the whole, the game was quite enjoyable.
Yes.
The storytelling was pretty good, but it made some promises it didn't answer. Like, there's a bunch of broken promises in the storytelling.
I would agree.
That I'm less than psyched about. I mean, it's quite a feat to create a game like this, so don't get me wrong. And to also essentially write a novel in parallel, like, I mean, this is only a couple steps removed from essentially a text adventure game, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, like even an old-fashioned MUD, kinda.
Yeah, exactly. Like this could be a Zork game. Like it doesn't need the graphics and the tactical combat.
Although they were appreciated.
For sure. Yeah. But one of the things that if you're gonna do essentially an interactive novel, it needs to work as a story. And I'm not entirely sure this did.
I feel like there were definitely strong story moments.
Oh, sure.
Absolutely. Like the Battle of Horin was fantastic. Yep. The King in Yellow play.
The homage to the King in Yellow was really good. Yes,
it was really good. It feels like once we got to the final continent, things started to fall apart a little. Yeah. And the storytelling got more... Not in terms of, like... The plot was consistent, and I'm okay with that. The storytelling got significantly more vague in the third act. And instead of answering questions, it just said, oh... Yeah, it kind of... it kind of mystery boxed itself right up to the end. Right. Which is quite possibly my least favorite form of storytelling.
Someone before has heard my rants about J.J. Abrams and his hackery.
J.J. Abrams, you son of a bitch.
He and his disciples are the worst thing that ever happened to film and television.
But
so
go ahead.
like there were lots of hints and indicators that didn't matter in the end, right? That just meant nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that is certainly a choice, but yeah, in the end of it, it felt like it just sort of Lovecraftian mystery boxed itself into a corner it didn't know how to write, like how to escape.
Right.
You know? And I almost would have preferred the time loop ending.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Which it alluded to, but did not tell us.
Many times.
But it doesn't actually pay that off, which...
Right. You can't... It's really hard to do the this has all happened before and always happens if it only actually happened once.
Right.
Right? Like it's not narratively harmonic, if you will. Right? If we defeated the worm and stepped into the gate and seen time restart, that would have been...
Or even, and bear it out, I'm doing this off the cuff, so there'd probably be a lot more setup that would have to happen. You step into the gate and you see time rewind to a point where another version of you is walking into the Embla's father's estate.
Exactly.
And you go off to do the ending. That would have been amazing. That would have been like, nope, we got to make sure this happens just the way it did. So we're creating a copy of you, pushing you there, and you go on.
Or if in fact the player character had to do it on the ship, that would have been that would have been the best, right? If he had to make sure that the timeline repeated in order to once he took control of the ship.
Yeah.
Right? Like that would have been an interesting fulfillment of that promise. Because as it was, they just left it in narrative, without any the echoes. I think that the story needed one more pass. Yeah.
It just needed that one editor push to say now bring it all together.
Right.
Yeah.
On the whole, hell of a game. I mean,
that being said,
it was fun.
This game was fun. The mechanics were fun. The characters were fun. The scenarios that we entered into were fun.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that there was some more character interaction, because it feels like here's your 6-character party, and it's always going to be your 6-character party.
Right.
Unless you make your own characters, in which case you're not going to get those 6 characters that actually contribute to the story. You're just getting a bunch of stand-ins.
Also, Roland's sacrifice meant absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Which is frustrating too. Why did they even put that in?
Yeah. Well, everybody dying at the end felt needlessly cruel.
I mean, it's on theme. Yeah. It's on theme, at least. But
it felt like, oh no, you defeated the final boss, so now we're going to make it so that none of those people matter anymore and shuffle them out. And it's just
right.
I'm not sure I like that.
Like I said, it's funny because all the side quests are great, all the small quests, but the main story arc needed, I think, one more editorial pass.
Now, that being said, this is is it the first game by this studio? North High Studios AS? Let's find out. It is not. Nope, that's Raw Fury. Never mind. I want North High Studios. Never mind. Can't see it.
That's going to Raw Fury.
Yeah, I'm assuming that this is North High Studios AS's first game, and as a first game, passing marks. Easily. High marks.
Skald. Yeah, it's their only game.
Yeah.
Be B plus
Yeah.
on the whole. The problem with an ending like that is that it's the last thing that you see.
Yeah.
Right? And it makes it harder to it's just like if the end of a book sucks, the whole book sucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the important thing to remember is that this whole game does not suck. It does not. It's very good. I absolutely think it's a solid B, maybe a B plus.
Yeah. In fact, having played this game to its conclusion, I want to say, High North Studios, whatever your next game is, I'm excited to play it.
Yep, me too. I'm on board. I'm on board.
Our criticisms are hopefully valid, if you think that way.
Absolutely come from a place of we really liked this game, and we would like to see the next one be as
even better.
Good and better.
Yes.
Yes.
But next time on Character Select, we will be playing something else. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And Kylen, parting words.
Well done, well played. I would definitely play another game that tries to capture the old school, like, gold box games again. Would do again.
Thumbs up.